So wintertime brings a whole new slew of challenges. Ponds freeze over, the water freezes over, so I have to take out water every day. I can't use the hose because the faucets freeze over. The hose is full of ice. So every water bottle for the bunnies has to be brought indoors and refilled every day, and the animals all have to be winterized. The chickens get turned loose, which is kind of nice for them because they don't lay eggs. I don't force my chickens to lay eggs during the winter because it's not really healthy for them. So there's a few things that change with the winter season, including my wishing I could just hibernate. But unfortunately, until I can get a nice barn set up, I don't get to hibernate. I have to get out there in the ice and cold and take care of these animals. So I guess I better get to it. And look at the frost on the ground. This is pretty miserable. It's pretty cold. So let's see, let's show. You guys all get to come out and play during the winter time, huh? Because you're not laying eggs anymore. But we do have some other problems, including ice, frost everywhere. Hi, babies. Everybody still has leftover pumpkins in there. What are you doing? So everybody still has leftover pumpkins, but these water bottles freeze every night, so they've got to be taken in and refilled. So let's get that done, okay, guys? And then we will work on getting everybody else taking care of that water cleaned out. Did that chicken push you guys off your food? You know you're bigger than her, right? Silly. You're making this really hard for me to get my chores done. Look at you all crowded around. You poor thing, you're molting. You look horrible. You look horrible. You're right in the way. I need to get into this bunny cage, and you're all in the way. Your food is over there. Go hang out with the ducks. Silly girls. So that pretty much is the regular morning routine. Making sure that all the ice is removed from all the water and that all the bottles and tubs are refilled with fresh water. Because really, I mean, in the wintertime, it may seem like, you know, there's so much moisture out there, but really it's not. And they actually need more water in the wintertime than they do in the summertime. In the summertime, they're getting a lot of greens and stuff like that, a lot of vegetables from the garden. But in the wintertime, they don't get as much. So, you know, I mean, like they've got pumpkin out there right now, but I mean, that's not really enough for them. It'll help. The pumpkin's frozen at this point, but it gives them something to chew on, and they seem to like it. So now I've got one of the dogs drinking water and it's super loud. But that's basically it for morning chores. Evening chores are a little different. I have to go out and make sure that all the chickens get into their coop. I'm really not supposed to be allowing the chickens to roam free like this, but I don't think it really harms anything in the wintertime. I think they're less likely to get, you know, I'm less likely to have problems with predators because it's so cold outside that I haven't really noticed predators hanging around anyways. I'm in the middle of the city, so... but if I do get in trouble for it, I'll have to start locking them up again. I know I'm not supposed to, but they seem so happy and they're not laying eggs, and so I'm just gonna let them roam free as much as I can. They get along well with the ducks, except for they do kind of argue over who's supposed to be eaten in the food bowl at any certain time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to have to change things up again when we start getting snow on the ground, because I'm going to have to make sure that none of the animals are, I don't know what she's doing, but she's like digging out the kennel. I don't know, she's being weird. Oh my gosh, you guys are noisy. I'm gonna close the door because they're super noisy. Okay. So wintertime is going to be a little bit different. When it really starts getting deep with snow, because I may have to shovel around the duck pond and make sure that they are able to have a place where they're not in the snow. I mean, when the snow starts getting really, really heavy, they'll be able to go underneath the deck. And there's a heat lamp underneath there that I use for the bunnies, so they'll stay warm, and it's sheltered. The snow can't get in there, the rain can't get in there. So they've got a good 10 by 10 area that's heated for them to get out of the snow if it gets really bad. But I need to make sure that they can get to their water and their food and everything like that during the daytime without getting frozen feet. So we'll have some new challenges that we will have to deal with, but for now it's pretty simple out there. So it's the season. It's gonna get colder and colder. I hate Utah. I hate the winters here. I really just want to go back to Arizona. I want to migrate and go be warm for winter. I don't like the cold, but I will do it. I'll do it another year. Gotta hang in there. So hang in there with me, folks. See you in my next video.
Please give the thumbs up and like and subscribe.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.